look terrific. You look like $1 million.
God bless you for saying that.
How you been?
Fantastic.
What's
really
new
good.
in your life?
If you are a lover of glamorous late-night television, where comedy is king and laughing is the norm, then these two names stand out and will not be so foreign to you. David Letterman and Jay Leno. Their story is woven in the tales of victory and rivalry, tension and humor, and has captivated the attention of their audiences over the decades. From the stage of the talented David Letterman, The Late Show with David Letterman, to the glamorous stage of Jay Leno in The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, these two outstanding comedians have left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. But beneath the bright lights, cheery waves of laughter and roaring applause lie a tale of rivalry, resentment, and the pursuit of comedic glory. In today's video, we will be exploring the intricacies of their complicated relationship, delving into the successes and failures, highs and lows that characterized their multi-decade adventure in the late-night television industry. Who is David Letterman? David Letterman is the most experienced host of late-night talk shows on major television networks, but his broadcasting career began with a week-long Ball State radio program. Letterman debuted Make It or Break It in 1965 on Ball State radio station WBST. He played rock and roll on a station that only broadcast classical music. Listeners called in to express their feelings about the songs, and if they didn't like them, Letterman would smash the record. Despite only a few episodes, the program launched a career that propelled the Ball State alumnus to become one of the country's most successful media personalities. Letterman, born in Indianapolis to Harry Joseph and Dorothy Letterman, graduated from Ball State. Since then, he has received numerous Emmy Awards and a Peabody Award for his production firm. In 2002, TV Guide named The Late Show the 7th greatest TV show of all time. Letterman was named the 45th greatest TV star of all time in a separate list by the Journal. You might then want to ask why exactly the relationship between him and Leno is a bit rocky. Let's delve right into his early career. David Letterman's early career.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, it always gives us a great deal of pleasure.
After he left WBST, Letterman moved to a new platform at Wago AM 570, a student radio station. His usual sardonic and self-deprecating humor immediately gained traction, drawing listeners to the budding student organization. His irreverent pranks did not stop there. Following college, Letterman began his first television job as a weatherman in Indianapolis. During this time, he famously, or infamous, praised a tropical storm on Live for transforming into a hurricane, confirming his reputation for unusual humor. Letterman spent a few years working in various media professions in Indianapolis before deciding to pursue a career in comedy in Los Angeles. He perfected his craft by writing for sitcoms until his big break came with an appearance on The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. Carson recognized Letterman's brilliance and took him under his wing, serving as a mentor to the fledgling comic. Letterman's guidance led to an invitation to guest host The Tonight Show, catapulting him into the spotlight and paving the path for his renowned late-night television career. In 1980, Letterman his show in the morning talk show genre, which ran briefly. Despite its brief run, the play received critical acclaim, paving the way for his future success. This success persuaded NBC to grant him a post-Carson position, resulting in Late Night with David Letterman. Letterman remained at NBC until 1993, when he made a significant move to CBS, where he hosted The Late Show with David Letterman. In addition to his late-night presenting duties, he founded Worldwide Pants, a production company that same year. This firm became identified with high-quality television, generating hits like The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson and scoring its greatest success with the beloved sitcom Everybody Loves Raymond. You still feel there is no reason for the clash between both comedians? Well, let's take a look into the life of Jay Leno. Who is Jay Leno? In the 1950s and 1960s, Jay Leno's early years took place in the charming hamlet of Andover, Massachusetts. Leno's upbringing was influenced by a variety of cultures and personalities. She was raised by a strict but loving mother who moved from Scotland when she was young, and a vivacious Italian father who was surrounded by a raucous extended family. His mother was very concerned about her son's academic achievement, even though she had little formal schooling. Leno remembers her as a bright woman who committed herself to his education, and he has pleasant memories of her never-ending attempts to help him with his homework. But their educational endeavors weren't without their amusing moments, especially when they tried to master topics like fourth-grade French. Thinking back on previous experiences, Leno jokingly describes the difficulties associated with having dyslexia while trying to pick up French from his mother, who is Scottish accented. They were both in stitches with the hilarious combination of accents and languages that came out of it. Speaking French with a Scottish accent was, as Leno quipped, a surefire way to get into comic trouble, leading to grammatical blunders that were everything but conventional. Jay Leno started his career in comedy in busy nightclubs, honing his skills with an amazing 300 shows annually. Only in 1992, though, did he become an overnight celebrity with his late-night talk show, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Leno had already established himself on television and even tried his hand at acting before this big break, most notably in the 1978 movie American Hot Wax. However, it was his repeated late-night TV appearances, including a record-breaking number of visits, that catapulted him into the public eye. As the longtime guest host of The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, Leno demonstrated his comedic skills for years, building a solid reputation as a gifted and kind entertainer. Jay Leno's early career.
Can I get you anything, a teleprompter? Or?
No, Jay, I think I can handle a simple conversation with that teleprompter.
Really? Wow, that is so impressive.
While pursuing his studies in speech therapy at Emerson College, Leno began his comedic career. He relocated to Los Angeles after graduating to pursue a career as a writer and comedian, frequently appearing on The Tonight Show. When Johnny was chosen to host The Tonight Show in 1992, it was his big break. He hosted Jay Leno's Garage after his time on Tonight Show. In 2013, it made its online debut on NBC.com. 2014 saw the show picked up by CNBC. Jay Leno's Garage explores the rich and vivid history of the automotive industry with a variety of stunts, challenges, reviews, and celebrity interviews in each one-hour episode. Leno doesn't spare any detail when it comes to researching the newest automotive advances, road testing the newest supercar, or examining the history of a legendary brand. Leno takes to the road in search of amazing, strange, and fascinating automobiles, ranging from supercars to classic cars and everything in between. Jay's knowledge and passion for automobiles found a way of making of the best influencer in the world of automobiles. Jay's knowledge and passion for automobiles found a way of making of the best influencer in the world of automobiles. The Clash.
And Herman Cain is going to appear on The Late Show with David Letterman next. Cain and Letterman on the same show. Has there ever been a worse time to be an intern?
From the onset, both comedians had their clash because they didn't get along when. Even though they were professional friends, there were times when tension and animosity simmered beneath the surface. Both comedians had worked under Johnny Carson, and like every other biological child, they felt a surge of entitlement towards who would be the favorite to inherit the post after Carson retired. In 1992, Johnny Carson, the king of late night, announced his retirement, and both Letterman and Leno were considered frontrunners to take over The Tonight Show. However, to Letterman's shock and disappointment, NBC chose Leno. This was a huge blow as Letterman never saw it coming. Then the jabs began between the both of them. This started when, after the Tonight Show rejection, the unwaveringly determined Letterman left the NBC building and started a new chapter at CBS with Late Show with David Letterman. This signaled the beginning of an intense period of competition between the two titans of late-night programming. Both programs competed for viewers' attention, and their ratings were constantly shifting. In an interview, however, both of them realized how far they had taken the issue. Despite the ups and downs, the rivalry and tension, Letterman and Leno will forever be linked as titans of late-night television. Theirs is a story of triumph and tribulation, laughter and tears that has left an indelible mark on the landscape of entertainment.